it is Positive Ashley back without my baby strapped on me. Baby Bean is taking a nap right now, but here we have Yeti the Pomchi joining me for today's live. This is a Foodie Friday live. I wanted to show you all one of the biggest new mom hacks that I have tapped in and received free food. Yes, free food. I have not had to cook since my baby has been born, and it has been such a postpartum relief because, you know, we all understand that sometimes in between feeding, burping, tummy time, we don't have enough time to prep food ourselves. Ironically, before I was allowed to get into the program, I planned on having my brother, who's a chef, meal prep my meals for me, but when I got accepted to Mom's Meals, it just made everything cheaper, more convenient, and made my life 10 times easier. So I wanted to show you all what I received in these Mom's Meals, a live unpacking. Like, I started to open it, but I was like, oh, this is a perfect live moment. So I'm doing this now to share the meals that I got this week, tell a little bit about the company and how I found this program. So let's talk and dive in at the same time. So this is Mom's Meals. I get a meal every week like clockwork. I have these amazing representatives from Mom's Meals call me to place my order for the next week. And let me just tell you how I stumbled upon this free opportunity that I think every mom should take advantage of. So first off, Mom's Meals delivered nationwide. So if you're like, oh, I'm not in California, I probably don't qualify, hold up, you probably do. Just do these steps to see. Now, I want to say that I didn't go looking for them. Let's just say that first. This is the menu. This is cute. I didn't find them. They found me. And how they found me was at the end of my second trimester, I received a call from my insurance company. And I'm with Natal, so definitely if you have Natal, you definitely want to take the extra step to call them and see how you can get on the program. They have more than one nutritional program. I'm probably going to do a different live to tell you about the other one because they reached out to me and I might get even more meals. So my insurance company reached out the end of my second trimester and they asked, do I need anything? What am I lacking? They see I'm going to my prenatal appointments. They didn't know I was pregnant, but they have case managers to assist pregnant women. So I was like, you know, if anything, I need food. I didn't get accepted for EBT, so literally me applying for EBT and this opportunity coming right after, it was divine. So I was pretty upset about the EBT, and that was the first thing I thought of. I didn't qualify, and they were like, oh, you need food? Well, is there, outside of you not getting EBT, is there any like medical issues that you might be going through? And I'm a pretty healthy person, but we all know during pregnancy some things can stumble into our lives unexpectedly, such as like preeclampsia, even if you've never had high blood pressure, diabetes, gaining weight, all those types of things that can create other health issues. I didn't have any of those things, but one thing that stood out to me the most during my pregnancy at the time when they asked this question was my baby having growth issues during her gestational period. And I have a video about that. Feel free to go back to my other videos to see how I was struggling to cope with that and how I moved forward with knowing that information and all the different options that they tried to give me to explore why is my baby growing smaller than the gestational period? And to emphasize, everything was growing in the correct gestational week except for her abdominal for whatever reason. But she's healthy, she's strong. I delivered her full term, and I'm happy about that. But that was one of the major stressors I had during pregnancy. So I ended up telling them that my baby was having a growth issue, and one of the things that the midwife suggested that I intake more protein. Now, I was a full vegetarian pescatarian before before becoming pregnant. Prior to that, I was vegan and vegetarian for 7 years. I believe 8 years now. 8 years until I got pregnant. And me being pregnant started a whole new craving of protein, but I still wasn't getting enough. And so I mentioned that to the case manager from the insurance, and she was like, oh, well, it sounds like you qualify for a program that I want to send a referral to so we can expedite meals to you, which are created and prepared by professional chefs that follows USDA standards, and they have a plethora of meal choices and diversities to cater to your food group or food style. And I was like, what? We'll send the referral through. I want that. And they did just that, and they also gave me like some food pantry places to go to that I never ended up going to receive free food. And I wish I did have time to go to the free food pantries. Like, I'm not in dire need, like, as if, like, you know, but who doesn't want free food with the cost of living and everything? So if you have the time to go to the food pantry and get some free food and wait in the line, do it. Do not feel ashamed. Do not feel, you know, like you're lacking, because I'm here for the free 99. I'm here for it. So it took the end of the second trimester to literally like a week before my baby arrived to get the meals. I don't know why it took so long, but hey, free is free, and I was willing to take it. And the next week I had my baby. But since I've had my baby, cooking has been such a luxury at this point. I only cook when I feel like I have a craving for something else other than what the mom's meals have. And this has been an amazing step up to me not worrying about cooking. So I'm going to open this box. First, I'm going to show you guys this cute little menu that they send every time. Don't these meals look so delicious? Like, they don't come in these plates, of course, but they do come in these like small package plastic things. And within the menu, they have the food choices, the carbs, and what's inside of each meal. So I think that's really dope because nothing's hidden and you get to see everything right in front of you. And I love how they have a plethora of the American things, soups, salads, international foods, breakfast meals, so on and so forth. And so because I am strictly still not eating pork, that's something that has not changed. And I also don't care for a lot of fried things. I exclusively ask them to remove those items from my deliveries. And what I love best about this is that they not only send you a menu for when you want to order again, but they send you a list of all the things that you have inside of your box. And it looks like I have everything I want except for one thing that I don't care for, which is a cheeseburger. Even though I do eat meat now, I don't care for beef burgers. I still like Impossible patties. They taste better to me, and I believe they have just as much protein. Don't quote me on that. But let's unbox. Let's see what I got. I'm here for the food and for the free. So it comes in this really huge box. If you don't really lift heavy things, I would definitely suggest asking someone to help you get them in the house. My partner brings them in the house for me. It looks like there was a spill, so one of these meals probably are not good. And I just love how they package everything. You get the like little cold stuff to keep your food cold. My favorite. So this is a cowboy breakfast skillet. This is one of my favorite ones. It has oatmeal on the side, which is really great for lactation. Oatmeal. I have some pancakes. These are so cute. And what I will say about them is that they do taste healthy. They do taste good, and you get breakfast and lunch or dinner. So these meals will literally last for a week. Well, this is my other favorite, Mexican style beef macaroni and cheese. This is really good. Don't knock the name. It may sound a little like, you know, extra or like generic, but it's really good. Curry vegetables with pineapple. Got some international love here. Love me some curry. Salisbury steak with mushroom gravy. Now this is a new one for me. I have not tried this at all. Can't wait to try that one. Vegetable primavera and sweet pineapples and apples. And I love how like each meal you have like a little dessert. So it looks like maybe the gravy from the Salisbury. Well, no, this is primavera. So not the Salisbury, but it looks like maybe it came open. So I'm just gonna put this one right here. And because something spilled, there's another one on here. So I'm gonna have to wash these off. But this is a beef patty with cheese. Probably not gonna eat that one because we know I like my impossible meals. And what I love about this company so much is that the representatives are so thoughtful. They call, even if my plan is gonna stay the same, they ask if I wanna change anything. They tell me if there's any delays in the shipping, and it's only been one delay with the shipping, and usually it's a delay, well, two, but it wasn't the company's fault. It was because of a holiday. So I get my meals every Tuesday, but when there's a holiday, I get them the next day, and they always call to confirm and verify, which I think that's just really thoughtful. And each representative I spoke with, very knowledgeable. They answer on one ring. I don't have to wait for a long period of time to talk to anybody. This is one of my other favorites. It's cheese, egg, and turkey scramble with cranberry rice pudding. Don't knock the cranberry rice pudding, but it is so yummy. What I will say is that these meals are tailored to fill you up just enough. And I think that's probably something I would change if I had to give them feedback. They do call me and ask me like, hey, how was your meals? Was there anything that you would want differently or see differently? They even give you bread to eat on the side to help fill you up. Kind of like, you know, a biscuit or a roll. I think I would prefer a biscuit or a roll versus just bread on the side. But they also give peanut butter. No jelly, unfortunately. I gotta supply the jelly. And for that burger that I may not eat, my partner typically eats that one, which is a-okay with me. And look, my favorite juice boxes. Now, this is 100% juice, and let me answer, baby. Okay, I'm back. Papa called. Check on me and his baby. But one thing I will say with the juice boxes, about the whole program, essentially, they have different tiers based on what you need, health wise, and their entire program and model is based off of creating healthy food for people. And I really love that. I Even though the meals, I wouldn't even say they're generic, but they're fun, they're tasty, but there are times where I have to add salt or pepper or garlic and herb, which spices up the vegetables a little bit, because they're just probably steamed or cooked, and kind of like the restaurants where you have to still add your own spice. um that's good. But I would say, like, I probably have saved over $600 to $800 since postpartum, because I have these pre-made meals stacked right here. The meals cover at least 7 days. So you have your breakfast and you have your lunch or dinner, and you probably need to eat way more than that breastfeeding. So of course these meals are the go-to when I don't feel like cooking, but I still do buy things like eggs. I still want to cook crock pot meals, or when I have a taste for Alfredo. And they do have an Alfredo, but how we like saucing up our own roteo, our own Alfredo, making the roux ourselves, adding shrimp and things like that. They don't have any pescatarian meals, so no fish or seafood, which I'm totally okay with. But as I was saying, even though I'm saving a lot of money, I still will make fish or something else that I'm craving. So the fact that I have these meals have made my life 10 times better postpartum, because I just don't have to think about food. And the food that I am eating, they know that I'm in postpartum or I'm having a baby. So I believe that a lot of these meals that do have the oatmeal, or what's the other thing, the rice pudding, the other protein things that help you produce milk, eggs, and dairy and whatnot, I think it's a huge game changer, and it just helps me not think about the additional stress that I would have to put on myself to cook in between the times my baby is asleep. So thank you for tuning in and unboxing with me. I'm going to go live every Friday and show you guys a new meal that I'm eating, and I'm going to do a more prettier video, an unboxing video, and give more details about the company and whatnot. And lastly, what I will leave with is, if you are pregnant, or if you've been discharged from the hospital, or you're a veteran, an elder, anything like that, check your insurance. They can give you referrals to programs like Mom Meals or AHORA, AHORA. It's another program that my insurance contacted me about regarding free meals. Check those, and your insurance will pay for the meals. So this is how I'm getting the meals completely free. My insurance is paying for the meals. So call your insurance. If you have really good insurance, it's even better, because I don't know, you still won't be paying for them, but it's even better because they may have other programs, because I didn't know about AORA. Another thing I really would recommend is, even if you don't have insurance, but you're still looking for a cheaper way other than paying for Hello Fresh or one of the other meal prep companies, this program has a self-pay option that they say is affordable. Now, because I get them for free, I don't know what they're charging, but I believe that they're probably cheaper than Hello Fresh or the other mainstream pre-prepped meal chef options. And they're really yummy. So if you're just tuning in, like, I want to order this next. This lasagna looks yummy AF. I'm gonna order that and switch up my menu a little bit. And I can't wait to show you guys in a better video all the different types of varieties that I'm eating, and set up like, you know, just one of those more glamorous unboxing videos, like pre-recorded. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comment below. I will also put the website for Mom's Meals. And don't sleep on your insurance. I learned that I can get so much through my insurance and being pregnant that, you know, I'm never sleeping on it again. Yes, especially for brand new moms like myself. Like, I really, if I have to cook all the time, I'd probably not eat as much, and that sucks because I'm breastfeeding. But the fact that I do have these prepaid meals, when I say prepaid, they're free for me. These meals that assist with my postpartum, and they accommodate my healthy lifestyle choice, and it's a variety, so over 60 plus meals that I can order and choose from. So feel free to comment any questions, and we'll check and chat in later. Toodles.